Hello everyone, welcome back to Eclecticalo. This is Alina from Argentina. The best antidote to a smear campaign, to flying monkeys, is drum rolls. The best thing you can do is do not allow these people, malignant narcissists, to keep chipping away your personality, your gifts. Do not allow them to keep molding and forcing you into losing your identity. The best way to stop the smear campaign craziness is to focus on yourself. Be you. Be yourself. Be that person that the narcissist wanted to destroy, the person that had the light, the energy, the goodness, all that goodness that you had before. Regain that. Focus on getting that back. Focus on yourself. Be you. That's the best revenge, even. Best revenge. That's the cure. That's everything. That's your goal. Be happy again. Enjoy being you. Do all those things that the narcissist didn't want you to do. Go and do them. That's how you stop a smear campaign. You will say, I'm nuts, I'm crazy, but you have to ignore this because you are a valuable person, a good person that has a lot to offer. Before you went no contact with the narcissist, even I dare to say during the relationship, the smear campaign started. What they do is they start spreading gossip around with friends. They talk about you in not the best way to friends, family. They test people, right? They do that even when you are in the relationship. Once you finish the relationship, maybe you said no to something, you're not doing what the narcissistic person wants you to do. And so the narcissist doesn't like a boundary. So, and by the way, that's a great way to test, because I get that question all the time. And so how do you know if you're dealing with a narcissist? That's a great way to test if you're dealing with a narcissistic person, with a disordered person, who cares what the label is, like toxic person, somebody that makes you feel awful, that's toxic person, and that doesn't respect your boundaries. That's a good way to know if a person respects or not your boundaries. So if you say no, more likely than not, the narcissist will go into narcissistic injury. They don't like no, okay? They don't like being said no. So that's how the smear campaign starts. Very, very like hardcore smear campaign. And they can go to different places, like maybe an institution like your kid's school, or even to your workplace, your family, your friends, your acquaintances. Everybody, they test, right? And they see where they can get flying monkeys. So flying monkeys, the term comes from Wizard of Oz. That's when the Wicked Witch wants Dorothy to come back so that she can make her do something, right? That's exactly what they want to do with flying monkeys. They do their work from afar because these guys are very, very cowardly. They are cowards, right? So they use other people to get you to do things that they want, right? They want to, maybe it's pressure, you know, they want you to feel pressure to do something. They want to mold you into doing something. They want you to leave or to stop doing something. So they go to these flying monkeys, which could be even your kids sometimes. Of course, sometimes they are not aware of what they are doing, the flying monkeys, right? Sometimes they are aware. This is why it's important for you to identify which people are the flying monkeys and to not give them any information. Do not share information, because that's what they do. They go back to the narcissist and give them the information. The next thing is do not react. Don't react. They can say hurtful things. This is very, very hurtful stuff if you let it grow. But you have some kind of control over this by going no contact, by not listening to this. If they surprise you with something very, very hurtful, use the gray rock technique. If you go no contact, the mindset that I want you to have when you're dealing with a smear campaign is this. This is absolutely silly stuff. You know, who cares what other people think? You know, when you fan a flame and the fire grows, this is the same thing. You have the power to drop the ball, to stop playing, to put out the fire. That's the part that you can control. This is like so immature. This is immature behavior. These are people that, first of all, they don't know what they're talking about, the flying monkeys. They have no idea what they're saying because those are all lies. The narcissist feeds them lies. That is what's so hurtful. The smear campaign is based upon lies, a little bit of truth, you know, and then a lot of lies. It's hurtful for the person that is receiving the smear campaign. But you have the power to not engage, to stop playing, dropping the ball, to not fan the flames, all that, because this is kids stuff. This is playground stuff. This is something that's out of a soap opera, cheap soap opera or something. It's ridiculous, you know? Who would do this? Who would invent or create lies and spread them so that they can get to you? You know, no. You don't need to be a part of this. You are a person that needs to focus on yourself, on your growth. You are a good person. You are focused on helping others, I'm sure, most likely than not. You are, you bring light to this earth. You bring positive things here. So do not engage. If you try to defend yourself, that's the trick. With your reaction, what you will be doing, with your emotional reaction, your emotionality, your anger, your display of emotions, in front of all those people, is exactly what they want. They want you to be seen. That's the way they prove that you're crazy, that all the lies that are telling people, that's how they do it. So if you do that and react, and you start fanning the flame and trying to prove yourself, by proving yourself, you give them what they want, the narcissistic supply. Gray rock. Do not fan the flames. Don't give any information about you. Do not bite the bait. If you start reacting and defending yourself and go crazy, emotional and all that, that's what they want. That's you proving their point. So, no contact. Take it for what it is. This is a stupid thing. This is beneath you, very, very much beneath you. You're a good person. You're mature. You're working on yourself. If you're watching these videos, I'm sure you're working on yourself. You are doing self-care. Do that. You are paying attention to what you feel, what you want to do in life, to your goals. You're getting over CPTSD maybe, which is such a tough thing to do. And concentrate on yourself. Be you. Be you. That's the best revenge. That's the best antidote to this. Be yourself and grow from there. Mature. Be a better person than you were before. And by better, I mean a person that is mature enough to know that there are people that are not good here, right? Maybe you were naive and you thought that everybody was, good. Everybody has good in them and all that. There are a lot of people that don't. And that's what going through this teaches you. And I can tell you myself, I even learned this that way. That's what happens, okay? So if you went through narcissistic abuse, this is a lesson for life. And what you learn is that there are people that are not good, that will do things that are not good for you, even though they're saying that they love you, for example, or loved ones, people that are very manipulative and that hurtful and not good people. So toxic people. You don't want to give them information, and you want to please do take care of yourself, be yourself, and keep working for your goals, keep working on your stuff, focus on your identity, regaining your personality, get those colors back, your personality colors back, all that you maybe lost in contact with a narcissistic person, and focus on that. Forget about the rest, and that will, decrease in time. If you don't fan the flame dies. That's my advice for dealing with a smear campaign. And yeah, that's all for today. Please subscribe to this channel for future videos. I upload weekly. And also like the video, share it if you think that somebody will benefit from this, and click the notification bell so that you can get my videos every time I upload. So thank you so much for being here today, and I will see you next week. Bye bye. Thank you.